Hi, it's Robbie here at Co Cosmetics. Today I'm going to be showing you how to set up your new Co Airbrush system. This is our new compressor. It is small, sleek, quiet, and very portable. In a moment I'm going to show you how to utilize the one-touch control. But first we're going to do the hose setup. So just turn it around right here on the back, and you're going to attach your hose. Both ends of the hose are exactly the same, so it doesn't matter which side that you use. And just keep screwing it until it's completely tight. Alright, so that's the first step. The second step is you want to take your plug adapter and attach it to the back of the compressor for your power supply. Now we're going to attach your airbrush to the other end of the double braided hose. Just like so. And your system is ready to go. With the airbrush, this is a single action airbrush. It's very small. It's wonderful for beauty airbrush looks. Single action meaning that as soon as you pull back on the lever, you are going to get product dispersed. Unlike a dual action that's meant for more body painting and fantasy, you don't have to push down for air and pull back. As soon as you pull back, you will get product. Right here is a little spot where you can place your airbrush in between clients or when you're finished for the day. So we have all of our components set up. We have our hose, we have our airbrush, and we have our power supply. Now I'm going to show you how to utilize the compressor and use the one-touch control. To turn the system on, you want to hold your finger on the power button, and that will turn the compressor on. The compressor goes from a 5 to a 25 psi. When it first turns on, it will be at a 5 psi. To increase your psi, hit the one-touch control once more, and it will raise it to a 10 psi. Once again, 15 psi, 20 psi, 25 psi. To decrease your psi, hit the one-touch control once more, and it will start to decrease the psi. To turn your system off, simply hold the one-touch control. And now that I've finished my model's makeup, now I'm going to clean my airbrush. So I've used water-based foundation, so I'm going to use the mixture of water and a little dish soap. Spray it right into the well of my brush. Spray out all the cleaner. Also, what I like to do is when you're cleaning, turn your compressor to the highest setting. This will deliver more pressure into the airbrush, and it will force the makeup out faster and quicker and clean it faster for you. Also, you can back bubble again. That'll help clean the nozzle inside. And you just want to do this maybe 2 or 3 times until it's really clean. And that is how you clean your airbrush at the end of the day in between each clean. I'm going to show you how to deep clean in case your airbrush starts sputtering or not having a smooth spray pattern. The first thing that you want to check is what we call dry tip. Okay? You want to take this nozzle off of your airbrush like so, and you'll see the tip of the needle. Sometimes when you're airbrushing, dried makeup pigment can get on the tip of this needle and prevent a smooth spray. So what you want to do is just take the tip of your fingernail and kind of scratch off that makeup on the tip of that needle. And that's all you do. Replace the little nozzle and you should be good to go. 9 times out of 10, that's all it takes if you have to troubleshoot your airbrush. Okay? If it still is giving you issues and not giving you a smooth spray, we need to do a more deeper clean. So what we want to do is we want to take, with our compressor off, we want to take our cleaner mixture, because remember we used water-based airbrush makeup, so we're going to clean with our water-based cleanser. Once again, water and a little detergent. Spray it inside the cup. Take a Q-tip, wet it, and then swirl it around. Clean the inside of your airbrush, like so. Just like that. Okay. Then you are going to have a dry tissue, turn your compressor on at the highest speed, and spray the cleaner through. Put some more cleaner, spray it through. Spraying beautiful. Okay. So now that we've cleaned the inside of our airbrush, now we want to clean the tip. You can see sometimes there's makeup accumulation in the tip. This can also prevent a smooth spray. So we want to take off, once again, this nozzle. Lay your airbrush to the side. Be careful not to damage the tip of your needle. Then we want to take a wet Q-tip. Make sure it's always wet. Never put a dry Q-tip or the fibers can cause clogging issues. A wet Q-tip and swirl around the tip of this nozzle. And that will start to clean all that makeup that's accumulated there. You may have to do it a couple times. I'm going to spray a little cleaner on that Q-tip. Once again, swirl it around. See the makeup coming off? This deep cleaning that I'm showing you guys, this is really something you only have to do every few days, or if you have been airbrushing for 5 to 8 hours straight, and then at the end of the day you just want to give your brush a really good cleaning so it's ready for your next client. Okay, so we have the tip of the nozzle clean. We're going to replace it back on the front of our airbrush, like so. It's also important when you replace this is that you just replace it towards finger tight. You don't want to do it really, really tight, just finger tight. Okay. Once again, compressor all the way up. Spray some cleaner through. Just like so. Turn your compressor off. Another deep cleaning tip that you can do is clean your needle. Okay, so you want to take off the back handle, lay it to the side. I suggest if you do this, definitely don't do it over a sink, work over a table or a plate. This is called a Chucky nut. You want to untighten that, and then this is the back of your needle. Pull out your needle, and you can see that it does have a little makeup on it. Okay, so what we want to do is just lightly clean our needle. So we're going to take some of our water-based cleanser, just spray the needle, work from bottom to top, just like so. And that's going to clean your needle really good. Then we want to replace our needle. Put it back into the back of your airbrush. Push it until it stops. Never force your needle or you can damage the nozzle that's in the front. Tighten your Chucky nut. Replace your back handle. And that is how you deep clean your new Co single action airbrush.